Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I was showing you how to put the bag together, sewn it by hand, okay? And I thought that I'd have it all, the other part on as well, because I've just sewed this around here, this side bit, okay? But I looked at it and I thought, oh, I haven't put the bits that go to the flower, the stems. I haven't put stems on it. I'm sitting in my chair in my lounge room because I have to show you how to do this. Got a bit here on the back that I've just cut this off. Righto. So now, like, I did those ones there by wrapping that. That's a lot of work. I might just move this from these bits from under here so I can, this one, I'll move it out because I've got to finish that one too, but I wanted to be looking at what I'm going to do with this one this morning, or today, yeah. Okay, there's some pins there I don't need, they were on the side bit. I'm putting the side panel in, gutted. So I've got some pieces here that I'm thinking about putting them on here. Now, this is wool. This is a piece of wool to do wool embroidery with, but it's a nice thick bit too. And if you were wrapping that, it wouldn't take very long. Now I could do that, or I could just put it up there straight. But I think I might have to wrap it. I've got a feeling I might have to wrap it. Will I do it with this? The colour's not the same, is it? I haven't got the box. I think this might be. It's got that sort of colour there. I'm in Australia and it's a really nice day today, except for some reason I went to sleep again. I keep doing that of a morning. Sometimes I keep going back to sleep. I think it's because I don't get a lot of sleep at night time. Ow! And I just pushed that into my finger. Don't believe I'd done that. Oh dear. Anyway, now, could be something in this bit we want here. I don't want it to be too, I like that colour. I like that, I think it's nice. But I'm always thinking too that I could just do something a bit different. Let's just have a look at these ones and see what they look like. Get my needle back. Okay. So we could use something different. We don't have to use all that sort of thing. Okay, I got this here that I thought that looked good. I thought that looked pretty good. See, that could be going up to that thing there because I don't know what exactly it is, but I think that'd look nice going up through there. Or the gold bit. What about the gold one? That might look good. You think? But we're going to have to do this before I do that anymore because I'm not going to be able to get at it if I close it, sort of thing. This here can be on that one. Anyway, let's just try this and see what it looks like. I think it might work, this bit of gold piece. Now, I'm going to couch it down because it's got a lot of flaky, it'll get all flaky, and if you keep drawing it in and out through the fabric, it'll all fall apart, and, you know, it won't be nice. It won't look nice at all. So I'm going to get just a little bit of this, because I've got some gold thread handy, which I don't know if I do. There's some there, but it's not going to, it'll do exactly the same thing. It'll all go to fall into pieces. About that, tangled up or something. I'll try a bit of this, see what it looks like. Okay. Alright, So I haven't been doing a lot, I suppose. Yesterday I did a bit of tidying in my craft room. Got to clean that up a good bit, so that was good. I was pleased about that. It's back to its good self. Still a few things I have to hope you can see what I'm doing here. There's still a few things that I just have to label and that. I'm just not being very... Now I've got this really big needle. This is going to make a really big hole so I can put it so this will pull through behind it. Because I want it to go through the back of the fabric. I'm sorry, I'm between fingernails, aren't I? I'm terrible. I tried to cover them over, and you know what? This one here wasn't splitting, and as soon as I took things off it started to split, so I don't know. That's just how it be, I suppose, when you get old. You got to just persevere or put up with it, don't you? Now, I want this to come from up here. Should probably put this behind me or something. I want this to come from in there and down. I suppose it could be an extension of that. You know, it's all different, isn't it? I want to do some crewel embroidery soon as well. Show you how to do that. So I just pull that through the back. That went through real easy. Actually, I could have sewn that down, but I don't know. Down to about there. But we need a little bit of a... And about here. I'm just going to leave it in there for the minute. And I'll thread the other one through. So you're just going to come up behind here and couch it down, which means you just go right over really close so you can't see any of the goldy yellowy colour at all near it. Okay? Oh, I really want to thank everybody for all your wonderful comments. I'm so lucky to have such beautiful people out there. You just talk to me about things and you're very kind. Well, there's a tail from there going through. You gotta make sure you don't get things hooked up, okay? Always keep an eye on the back of it. I just hope you can see this. It's sort of wiggly. What do you reckon? If you go along and you just put it down to start with, even if it's just a little ways apart, the stitches, you can go back and put them closer together when you're happy with it stitched down properly. Okay. Okie dokie. Well, we do hope we can get this bit done so we can finish. So we can finish it, don't we? The bag. Now, if I'm going to put that through the back there, where that leaf is behind that. I don't think it needs to have a... Now, you know me, might have to take a few minutes to see if I like that or not. I suppose it's not bad. It's probably turning too sharp there. There's no rules on, you know, you've got to figure out your own self what you want to do. I'm going to leave that on there for a minute because I just have a small idea that I might do something with that. Now I'm going to put a couple more bits in here, go over a couple more pieces. Sorry if that didn't make any sense, but it just meant I was going to just sew that down a bit better because now I'm going to end this off at the back. amongst all the other bits. It's all good, nobody panic. Right. And then I might end this one off too. Maybe, yeah, I'll end this off here. Because I've got this giant needle, which is really handy to have. It's probably considered to be a bag needle or something, I don't know. And I'm going to actually sew something on here, I think. I think I am. I'm coming here to this corner thing, where I managed to make a corner. Right, so now I've got what looks to be like a leaf there. It seems to want to just do that, doesn't it? I don't want it to do that. I don't want it to do that. It's just curling itself up. Right. So now I'm going to go up and catch that onto there. And I've got it so it's reasonably filled in. Nah, that's just not working, is it? I don't think that's working, Sonya. Okay, we'll eliminate that. All that work, but you know what? It's just you have to try. You can't just, say, well, that's, and then sit there and go, I like it when you don't. It's just not a good thing, is it? You don't really like what it's doing. The gold just didn't quite give me the, I don't know. You have to feel like it's just what you need, and it was not what I needed at all. I have to pull it out, sorry. Because it just took away from all the other pieces of work on here. You need something that's going to blend in. And it's not hard to do, we just work to it. Oh, these scissors, I don't know if they've got burrs on the ends, if people know what that is, because everything it touches it feels like it gets caught to it. Righto, now let's have there. Let's try this again. But let's do it with something else, eh? Let's do a different thing. I'll pull all these out. It's got extra bits. I can use that on something else later. You don't have to use everything you own. It'll be good for me crazy patchwork when I get back into that, which I am getting back into that. Very good, because I've got a lot of things to finish off. Right, well, I can put that back in the box. That cotton, that Brady stuff, whatever it is. I don't know actually what it was. Now, let's see, we've got the wool. This wool not going up there. We're not putting anything unless I bought a thing. I could actually bring something down from the top here. That might be a better idea. Yes, well, let's thread this one up then. Let's thread the wool up in with this needle, big needle. So it'll go through up behind here, because I'm going to have to sew both these flowers on here, aren't I? They're going to have a stem. They can't just be waving around in the breeze. Got it. I didn't put a knot in that. I probably should do that. I'd say I'll be keeping this on here and just have this idea that it might be. Because I think it'll look okay. This needs to come over there a tiny bit so it's not running into that one. That's good. Well, I'll have to fix it better, but that's good. That one there's got a post. That's all right then. So I don't know whether to leave that for a minute like that till we wrap this around it. That'll work. Put that around there. Don't need a great big needle, but a thick one would be handy. Right. This is a good one. This one's a cruel one. I can tell that by the big hole in the end here. It's good for doing ribbon embroidery with. Now, I'm going to cut that off because I can just end it off in a minute. Because then I'm thinking we're going to put one over the top of this. I reckon that'll work. Righto. I'm going to do that. Hang on. I'll take it up underneath these bubbly things. Little bubbles. Don't ask me where it's coming from because I don't know the answer to that, but I thought if I take it up under there, it can come, look, it'll be a stem coming down off the top of that without hanging to it. What do you reckon? See? We'll get up there in a minute and fix that. Right, so you're going to come up through the back of here. This is really easy to do too, but it would have been better, I suppose, if I had a knot. Hang on, got a knot in it. I said the word knot and it occurred to me I should put a knot. Okay. Right, now. Now I'm hanging onto that piece under the back. And I'm going to go under this with, I'm only going to go on under the wool mostly to start with, because I know I used one strand of thread, I think, oh no I didn't, to put that, oh well it's pearl thread that I used to put that one on. So I'm pushing this all along here tight-ish, but not too tight because you don't want to, I know you just want to see me put this bag together, and I'm sorry about this, but I have to finish doing it. So that's what I've been doing. Since I made the last video on this, I've had a few things I've been doing, so I've been a bit busy, but I haven't got around to putting these on, so I'll have to show you what I'm up to, and you'll know where I am and what I'm up to. Okay? You just loop it around underneath there. Don't connect it to anything. Alright? See, so it's making like a little grub. I thought about making them out of bullion stitches, these things, but and you can, but you want, it's the look that you go for at the end that you got to make sure is what you want. Okay? Now, put that in there. I'm going to go through to the back now because I think needs to go through the back. Make sure that it's nice and tidy, won't you? Then come up and make sure you're underneath the wool. You don't want to be outside anywhere. You want to come up underneath your piece of wool. So I've sewed that down, see, so that's making it, and I've got that too, but I won't hold on it yet. There you go, so that's good. It looks really nice. I'm pleased about that. Might have to put a little, what's the name on? I have to put some, oh, I'm excited, I really am. I don't know if I told you this before, but we have Spotlight here in Australia. That's one of our big craft places. Oh well, it has has craft, it has home decor stuff and things like that. And when we used to have the shop over in Forbes, which was half an hour away from here, or just probably close. It just depends how fast you drive. And because people have tried that before, see how long it takes, because it's a pretty straightforward road. But anyway, and it burnt down the one that was in Forbes. They're going to build it here in Parks. I'm going to take this for a drive. By gee, I will. hopefully I'm getting hubby to get me little, what's the name, organised, me camera thing for me scooter, and I'll take his out with me when I go out to the hospital on Thursday for me check-up for the diabetes lady. And I'll take his... Now, that's got a bit of a lump there, but that's okay because stems are not exactly perfect, not all of them. Okay, little lump won't hurt. I might have put... I've turned the corner there, but it's okay. It's got to have some sort of something, doesn't it? Can't be just perfectly straight, and it could be, but this one's not today. So anyway, I'm excited about this because in the past I have got some really good bargains from there. Really good bargains. I mean, you'll probably find Sonya out there at least a couple of times a week, maybe. I don't know. Anyhow, I'll see how it goes. It's a bit of a... I don't know how I'm going to get there because the road's not really just right. I'm going to show you... I'll show you on Thursday. Hopefully I can do the video and I'm going to show you where they're going to build it and why I'm going to have issues of getting to it with on my scooter because it's going to be on one side of the highway that's really hard to get to because of the... Oh, I don't know, just the way that things are. And so they're going to have to fix that for me, people, or pedestrians or whatever, because it's not really that safe for pedestrians to use it, to get out there. You can't really get... I suppose you can, easier than what I could, but on my gopher, scooter, whatever you call it, my mobility scooter. Yeah, so, anyway, oh dear, I don't even think you can see what I'm doing. I think this is a talk and sew today, isn't it? Just me sewing, having a yarn. I do like to put up a video though, and I'm sorry I couldn't finish a bit more on this. Good bit of stitching. I have been keeping myself awake sometimes either, thinking about what I'm going to do with these bags. I'm looking at a bit of string or something in that, and I haven't got this properly done. I can see there's a bit I've missed here. I'm going to go back. Okay, I'll put that down there. Right, I hope you've seen that. If you didn't, it'll be fine. You'll work it out. Okay, so that's not bad. I need it to look like it's connected up here a bit better though. I need to fasten that piece down, that bit of this bit that's on the underneath. It's a lot easier for me to sew out here. If I can get it fixed up so you can see it really good, it will be a lot better. Because when I'm in the room, I've got to sort of lean on the table, more or less. I'll put some little leaves there, little leaves. I'll work on that in a minute. Let me see if this is going to work. There's a bit of an idea here. If that's going to work. I don't know if it is, you know, because I don't know if I'm a big fan of what I'm doing here. I'm going to pull that undone. That won't be good. No, maybe not. Oh, I don't know what to do with that. I'll have to leave it for a minute. It's taking up time that would be used on something else. There's a bit of time that can be used doing something else. That's not the right sort of thing. Maybe I can make the leaf out of the... I might have to find me water. Right. So I've sewed round this. Righto. So that's the side bit. That looks a lot better having just that bit there so far. So we're going across here now. I think I used that. No, but I will. I think it'd be okay because you want to. Okay, so we'll do that. I should put this thing up here, shouldn't I? So I keep me work on it. I'm not in a very sitting up straight position, I'm sorry. Tried to be. Okay, so we're going to take this one over here. Got a knot. Put it down up behind there. There. Righto. Now that's looking better. Yes, definitely. Look, that looks a bit better, doesn't it? Now you can see what we're doing, what we're meant to do. I think I might take that out of there and show you a different way to do this. We need... Well, I'm going to try this way. This is strands of thread. I don't know. Six strands of thread. I'm going to try and do it. Try and wrap it like this without... This could prove a bit tricky though, couldn't it? You never know. I'm just going to wrap it round here before I put it down so I've got hold of both things before I thread it through to the back. Righto, a bit more, and then I might fasten it down. Can you see what I'm doing? Hope so. Push it up really close. And now go through to the back. There we go. And come up again. I'll just hook it up that round there a minute. Might be easier if I do what I did the other side. Hey. A few different colour greens in here, but it's okay. You can do whatever you like with your own work. I think they look all right, although I am a bit concerned about the first one that I did. Again. I'll fix that. I'll make it look like I want it to be. I really will. I might put this through to the back now so I can get a bit more control over it. I hope. Oh goodness me, there goes my fingernail. Now it's decided to break off. That's not good. I'm busy. And time for this. Oh dear, oh dear. I don't edit this and I'm not going to. Sorry about that. Oh, just in the right place. I think so. That's not bad. Just keep hold of that. I don't like it to be all straight. You know, I just want to... Hubby's been doing a lot of yard work. He is getting back out there into the yard while the weather's better. But it's going to be cold again, they say, so doesn't impress me at all. It does not impress me. And you poor people over there in England are all so hot. I know it's terrible when you're not used to something. I mean, we did have a sort of coldish year last year, but nothing like it is now, you know, and we're sort of not used to it, and you're not used to the heat. Or whether it's used to it or just, you know, your conditions of... we have all air conditioning and all places. Maybe you don't over there because you'll be thinking about keeping warm, not being hot, not being too hot. But anyway, I hope everybody's all safe. And there's all these germs are coming around us all the time too now. Keep finding more germs, aren't they? It's ridiculous. It's not good at all. They'll probably never get Spotlight built at this rate. Probably haven't even started on it yet, I wouldn't think. The lady that has the shop here in the town that I told you opened, she sells fabric and stuff. It's probably more of a specialist sort of thing, like, and she does a lot of alterations and stuff like that. So she told me about it the other day because I heard about it myself, but she told me when I was in there the other day, and I don't think she's very pleased, but we all got to have choices, you know. We don't all want to be paying $30 a metre for fabric. I mean, Spotlight does have that sort of stuff too, but you do get bargains because it's a franchise. There's a lot of them in Australia, so as far as I know, I shop online for them a fair bit when I buy stuff like towels and things like that from them. But see, when they have a bargain, it's good. Some people, say, oh, it's good, but it is good, except it is a bit expensive unless they're having a special. If they're having a special, you get a good deal then. See, you get really good deals when they got specials on. I think that's a thing it's a good thing anyway, isn't it? But I'm sure I'll find reasons to go out there. I might have to buy some pillows. They could spot a craft item on there. But they have paper and they have dyes and beads and wool and, all that sort of stuff. They also have all the kitchen and bathroom things from bathrooms, kitchens, bedrooms, all that sort of decor stuff they do. Because we don't have a very big choice here in the town, so it'd be really nice to be able to go and have choices of what you want to get. I don't know what I've done there, but I must have went through that. Too much talking here. Not enough work. There you go. I don't think I've even... I'm sure I don't... Well, I might have told you the other day that our youngest daughter now has had the COVID. She's... When I say had it, she's still not totally well, I don't think, but she said... She left me a message to say she was up doing housework, so that's good. Well, I know she's not a fan of housework in the first place. I'm going to have to fix this. I really have to undo this a bit because that's wrong. That's, how... I don't know why we try to do things and then keep going when we see that they're not working for us. My poor old cat's out there crying now he is because he was up here on the table and he thought he was going to be in the movies or whatever. I don't know where he is actually, why he's crying. I think he's just out through the door. Jeremy put him out because he probably started attacking me after a while. Even if I could have let him stay in here, he might just start biting me. That wouldn't look very good. He beats really good most of the time, but you know how they are. You're not allowed to be too nice to a cat, it won't let you. Oh dear. It has its own ideas. And it starts biting. I've actually trod on his little paws or his tail about 3 times this morning because for some reason he keeps running under my feet. And I said to Jeremy, I'm really worried. I haven't hurt him that bad because I didn't really, put my feet down heavy on him, but he still screamed and I screamed. And like Jeremy said, it'd be best if... It'd be terrible. It wouldn't be a good thing, he said, if he tips me over, and it won't be either. I don't know why he's doing this, but he just keeps right at my feet all the time now. I can't go anywhere without him fair behind me. As soon as I get up, he can hear the chair that I'm sitting on because it makes a scraping noise. It's always had done ever since I've had it. All these chairs I get to do that, but anyway, it doesn't matter. And it wasn't just me, it was the man that sold it to me, Church Creek, but he moved the buttons on it. But anyway, yeah, so as soon as he hears that, it wouldn't matter if he's sound asleep, he'll lay there. He'll wait till I nearly get to the door and he'll fly up in front of me. And then as soon as I get into the bathroom or wherever I go, he flops down in front of me so I can't get past him. Makes me walk around him. It's not very good, is it? But I think he thinks he's looking after me. I don't know. He must think he's guarding me from something. He does. I hope that's what it is. Anyway, he doesn't do that with Jeremy. He just doesn't. Doesn't follow him. This cat follows me all through the house and screams if he's not with me, which he's not now. It's not good, is it? Anyway, there we go, that's better. Now I fixed it. I feel much better. There we go, that's nice now. I'm going to tie that that part there onto there. And this is a really strange thing. I was watching Amy, because I do watch Amy Aljon's stories, and she said she was coughing really bad, and, she couldn't edit it out because she was... And she said ever since she's had the COVID, she has this cough that nearly chokes her. And I haven't had the COVID, but ever since I had my... my injection, for it, I've had 3, I get the same thing. I've had this really bad cough where I can't get my breath, and hits me occasionally. It's really weird. The same thing's happened to her. I don't know, maybe it's part of it that's hanging around, I don't know. That looks good. That looks better, doesn't it? Look at that, people. Isn't that cool? Might need some more of these little bead things down here. What do you reckon? I know I'm dragging it out, aren't I? But I can't help it. I've got to have it right. There's only one thing wrong. I don't think I've got any beads. Have I got beads here or something? Beads. I took a lot of the stuff out of here. I've rearranged my room, in my lounge room. Yeah, because I had too much stuff out here. And I didn't know where most things were. What's this? No, that's not beads. And I don't think I put any beads in here because yes, I have. Maybe not. But are these beads? Any beads in here? Yeah, there is. But I don't think they'll be little enough to put on there. I don't think they're sort of ones I'm after somehow. To make a leaf. Like, wouldn't it look good, wouldn't it? I'm going to have a mouthful of water because I've got this damn tickly thing in my throat too. She's in America, I'm here. We couldn't possibly have breathed on one another and got it like that. Isn't that weird? Why wouldn't I have some out here? Dear oh dear. I don't know, I just wasn't planning on doing that sort of thing, I don't think. Oh, here you go. There's no green ones. Such a thing as brown leaf, I suppose. But I'm not going to do that. Right, so I've got a few beads. It's not the right things. This is just... Whoops. That's me cord. Bead soup. Oh, there's a few in there, but not many, so we're going to have to catch them. Right. I'm going to show you a couple of things I bought. On the internet, I bought these. I know we sell them, but we can talk to. I bought these. Now, these are for people to put on their really long fingernails, you know. I ain't going to do that. That's not why I bought them. I bought them because I want to put them in the journals or something. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? Oh, dear. I can honestly say I don't know how much it costs. I don't know how I'm going to use it in the journals. And they are so nice. It's a nice piece. Look at that. I don't know if it's like a decal, if it'll come off or what it'll do, but I'm just going to use them for the sake that they are such a pretty thing, you know, and then I can put them on a tag or use it to make a belly band, just use it as bits for something, because I'm always looking for something really pretty, you know, because I do. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. I do love that. I do love that. And I was really pleased with it. I don't know how much it cost. I honestly don't think it was very dear. I wouldn't pay more than $5 to $10 for something, you know. I'm a bit mean, a bit stingy. It just depends. But look at that. Isn't that nice? It's like a... it's not got no sticky on it or anything, and it's not actually a sticker. And it come in this little box. Look at that. All ready for me. And these, I'm not a big fan of that one, but it might work on something really good, you know, it sort of looks out of place a bit then, doesn't it? They're really pretty, really nice. So I got those. I did. I couldn't help myself. I had to buy them. I see them. And then when I was up the street on Friday, I bought these rolls of braid because they were only $1 each from the shop. So I've got 6 of them. These were from the shop that I was telling you about. It's got stuff, and she had some things on sale, so I got that. Look at that, this is cool. Got 2 metres. Well, 2 metres for $1 is pretty good. I mean, I probably wouldn't pay $2 for these, but... And this one, look at that. Isn't that neat? Be able to put that around something. I'll have to fasten them all down now, and I've had lots of this before. I've used a lot of this over the years on things, because it's just a thing to put on an edge or put on the crazy patchwork things. This one's a nice one too. I bought, I went in there to get some cotton interfacing stuff. Not interfacing, it's a wadding sort of thing, but it's cotton. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? These are going to look really cool. This one here is it looks a bit poppy. They were all in a packet though. She'd put them all in the packets, but I don't know whether she was being very careful, you know, with them or not. But anyway, so that was what I bought. Can't think there was anything else. No, I don't think so. I need a lid for these beads so I can get a couple of beads out and put a few about. This here seems a bit ordinary, but I'm so sorry that I've gone and backed up and put these bits on, but I'm going to have to. So what if you're doing your own, you know, you're going to have to put this now is going that way, and this here that we got ready last time is going here, and then you sew around this, okay? Now, should be right, should fit in. And then I think I'm going to put little stitches or little buttons on the back. That's what I'm thinking. And then I have to make the inside, the lining for it, and then I'm going to have the strap, right? Now, another thing too, I'm thinking, I'm not a big fan of this coming straight off there. I'm thinking of putting something down the side. I don't know yet. I'm thinking about putting something down the side of it, just for, I don't know. I don't know why, but I have wider laces, and I'm thinking about putting a piece of lace around over the top of it. I'll see what happens anyway, but I'm really, I really like doing me sewing and everything and making stuff, but I just got to find the right. What does this look like? Oh, better on the other side. Look at that. It's one of those. Because that just looks like it's out there in the middle of nowhere by itself, doesn't it? I suppose it is. Do you reckon that looks good? Leave me a comment on that. If you like that on there, I'll put it there. I will. It takes a bit of green up that way and makes it look a bit more finished, doesn't it? I don't think I'll hold you up while I look for beads in here, but there is some green in there, not a lot, but you'd be surprised. There could be enough to put on it. Okay, so I better let you go, but I just thought I'd come on here and we'd do a bit of stitching together and have a talk. And I really appreciate everybody's comments, and I know you're all out there and liking what I do, and I'm really pleased that you like what I do, because I really like what I do too. And I haven't really had a chance to do all the comments because, like I said, I've had to tidy up the room. I had to tidy up my stuff out here. And it takes it out of me a tiny bit. I get a little bit tired, but you know how we are. It's it's all right. I love being on here doing this. So I'll just take that away for a minute and see what you think. Okay, now I'll put back with or without. So give us an idea if you should leave that there or not. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Stay safe. Bye bye.